Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena, third game between LB10 and Fedex. I've been told the volume of the game would be a little bit too loud. I guess so. I felt that way, and now that's the first game I reduced it a little bit. I hope it's going to be working. If not, please tell me as soon as possible. I guess might get a few messages about that. And we have the third game and last game for now between LB10 and Fedex. Guess I can go a little bit faster. Between LB10 Saracens and we have Berbers for Fedex. Now Saracens, we know have a pretty good monk rush. Team gang, SY messaged me, no, Fedex wants to play this. I think LB10 is going to play this. And I know, I think I know it. And after that, actually, LB played a few teamies, and it was 2v2s. But this game is gonna happen, and it's gonna be a pretty interesting one. I saw Mem stream it, and I wouldn't think it would go that way. So we expect Saracens to go monks, really, and Berbers have 15% cheaper calories starting in Castle Age, I guess. So they can actually counter that with like light cav. And otherwise, I'm not sure about the Berbers monks. I guess not as good as the Saracens. So it could be interesting to see a counter here. Let's go for the maps right now. Fedex already starting to get the deer in, and the second boar, of course, extra berries here, which you won't really need, I guess. Main gold somewhat forward, second gold and second stone outside, third gold outside, actually quite forwardish, and they're pretty close as well. Only the main stone safe in the back for Fedex, so the map really not too good. Let's see who's going to play this then. I haven't seen all of the game, I've seen parts of it. And LB, main gold for that wide base. Not good, but not bad either, I guess. Can't really be attacked too easily. The second stone outside. We have the main stone safe in the back. We have deer for LB10. I guess he got all of them already. I'm not sure if they were outside. I guess inside. No, there's one left. We have gold for LB. Second gold, third gold, forward and outside. So not good positions. Let's see how LB10 is going to do this. Of course, it's the Saracens. He can sell stone. He could even sell wood if he wanted to. Just needs to get out of that. And we do see Fedex getting up to feudal age very early, 20 population, getting another house. This looks like a tower rush to me. He's going on stone and actually going for the tower hop, which he learned the hard way can be pretty devastating. I guess it makes sense. He's missing one sheep. I guess he didn't realize that there were either only one or only three there out of the four initial sheep, or maybe two. I guess it was two. And now villagers going forward in time, actually. And the house coming up, not the market, but he's still in dark age, so the house coming up here. Fedex now losing the scout, but LB10 has realized this feudal age coming up, so he's sending villagers immediately to attack the house. No, he's actually falling behind this and attacking. What is he doing? LB10 is going a bit crazy. This is not good because Fedex can now go in. LB10 failed here, and second tower coming up. LB10 also on the way to feudal age. Let's see if he wants to go to castle then, or maybe go for stone. 3 villages on stone. Should put a mining camp here. He needs defensive towers, I guess. And Fedex, oh, it's an outpost, but there's the watchtower. All right. LB10 doing horse collar double Fedex. Let me go on 75 speed right now. And a watchtower coming to protect the main gold, which is a very good idea. I think a second one on the left hand side would be nice, or maybe on the main stone even. More towers coming in from Fedex. I'm not sure if he knows how to play this. There is the watchtower attacking the berry villages now. LB10 walling a little bit more. Maybe he should actually put a palisade gate here. It would be really nice. Market coming in front of the tower and blacksmith. But LB10 I think should not go up to castle age too fast. Fedex at the same time, of course, nowhere near castle age, but looking good with the farms actually, getting good food income. And more towers coming up. This one not in range of the TC apparently, but LB10's tower should be a little bit faster and garrison the villagers. Yes, there we go. This tower is still going up, and the market about to be finished, 99%, but LB10 is not finishing it. What the hell? Go ahead and finish that market. Villagers stuck, but there we go. Market and blacksmith coming up, and LB10 actually walling this using palisade walls instead of the gate. Doesn't really make a big difference. And looks like LB got the better tower now with 5 villages against 4 inside, I think, from Fedex. Both towers going down, and LB is attacking the villager immediately. He's got bloom as well, which is a very good idea here, and he's repairing the tower as well as Fedex tried to. Now I think LB just lost a villager, did I see that correctly? And not looking too good. 5 kills actually, so LB10 must have lost a few more villagers, which I didn't see. I guess one here. Not sure about it. Now this tower is going to go down, but Fedex is starting to build another tower. LB with the counter tower is sending 2 more villagers, but I think Fedex should get a little bit faster and maybe even able to kill another villager from LB. LB is starting to attack here, but quick palisade. Is it going to be good enough? Let's see, towers going up almost at the same time. It's always interesting to see. LB a little bit faster, but Fedex tower also up. There's one villager attacking, but it's on 21 HP only. And a second villager coming out. Villager might go down. No, it should go away now. Maybe, I don't know. And I think Fedex tower is attacking the house. Not microing this is not a good idea. For now, LB10 is finally going up to Castle Age, clicking at 1639. It's actually pretty good timing. So, should be fine for now. Villagers going from Fedex, and Fedex, losing another villager. This is not looking good for him. LB knows how to defend this, apparently. Fedex, though, is close to clicking up to feudal at the Castle Age as well, so he should be able to do that. And he's got 3 more villagers at this point still. A few towers inside LB's map. Let's see how LB is going to continue here. Fedex waiting for the gold to come in, maybe? No, he needs a market. Actually, cannot click up because it doesn't have the buildings. There's a lot of food in the bank right now. And LB10 sending villagers to wood. He knows he can go up and boom. Maybe get rid of the towers if he really needs to. But he's got the main gold pretty safe and secure. So he should be fine. Even opening the walls on the right hand side. A gate coming up here. Fedex is not going around. He's getting a few more outposts. But I don't think he's going to continue the tower rush. Actually, as I'm speaking, a watchtower coming up. But he's going to abandon it. Only 2 villages remaining. And LB10 is up to Castle Age in a few seconds. And Fedex just clicking up. Video GeForce, what the hell? I don't want to see this right now. Tower about to go down. Also coming in from LB. TC's coming up. One on the wood line, one on the stone and wood line. Good TCs in my opinion. And a siege workshop, I guess. Yes, there we go. As for Fedex, a lot of food in the bank still, probably because of all the farms. He's got farmers, he's got working here. Second mining camp on the stone and the gold, and he's still on stone with 5 villagers, but not continuing to do a lot of towers. So maybe we're gonna see a castle drop then. And what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do how do they call it? Camel archers? They are not bad, I think. A lot of outposts coming up here, but LB10 finally walling all of this, and I think Fedex should cancel this tower, which he's not doing yet. We'll get like 100 stone back. LB10 selling stone, selling food. What is his plan? Let's see. He's got not a lot of resources, but he's got a mangonel out now and starting to attack the towers here. Wants to get rid of them. I don't really see the need to do it, to be honest, but maybe it's better to have the towers away from inside your base. LB, the monastery coming up to grab a few relics then. And what is Fedex doing? Ooh, looking into Imperial Age apparently, getting a gate and getting a monastery forward. Where's the castle coming up? 700 stone. So this looks like it's gonna go to with the castle forward and then up to Imperial Age. Very interesting strategy. 38 population only, it's not a lot. Siege workshop coming up first. And after Siege Workshop, he can click up, he's got resources to do it. LB10 is going to spot the Siege Workshop, he's going to see the monastery. The question is, when is he going to see the castle? This castle should be safe from the line of sight from LB10 here. He's not going to spot it, he's getting rid of the towers, of course. But the castle should go up without problems, and I think LB doesn't want to go close to the Siege Workshop, that's just too dangerous. At the same time, LB is obviously booming, 52 villages against 40 right now. Fedex, of course, clicked up, getting the castle now, and I wonder what is he going to do here. No barracks, no nothing, so is it going to be Camel Archers then? Could be interesting. Castle almost finished. Any blacksmith upgrades yet? I don't think so. No fletching, no nothing. Sanctity coming in for LB10 just in case. And the first Camel Archers on the way. Look at this. This could be an interesting game here. Camel Archers, actually something I haven't seen too often. Of course, I haven't seen Berbers too often, let's be honest. But let's see how they're going to do, because that's apparently what Fedex is planning to. Now he's going with the mangonel to get rid of that one, because he wants to keep this tower maybe. At the same time, he could start to attack this gate, would be a big problem. LB10 going back, even getting redemption. Wheelbarrow coming in from LB10 right now. Not too late, not too early either. Let's see, I guess he's gonna be alright here. And Fedex still on the way to Imp, almost there actually. Camel Archers, 4 of them. 8+1, so fletching is done. Boatkin are on the way, and it's now 8+2 range. Camel Archers, I guess 4+2 then. And Fedex also going for the monks now. And fast imp here from Fedex after a tower hop. And this gate is going down. Look at this, the castle's attacking, or was it a mangonel? I guess the castle attacked the gate. A trebuchet coming out from Fedex as well. And LB10 in the meantime getting TC number 4, I guess. Yes, he's going for Castle Age then. And Fedex doing more and more Camel Archer scale barding armor coming in. Not sure about that upgrade. Did he actually get it? Did he cancel it? I don't know. But scale barding armor should not give armor to those camel archers. Chain barding armor, no, it's LB10. It's not, was it Bracer coming from Fedex? Was it Fedex or LB? I didn't really see it. LB going with a few quick stables. I'm not sure what he's going to do against camel archers. I think it would be easiest way to counter them with elite skirmishers then. Ooh, we got a Mangonel converted and a Cav Archer, but a Camel Archer going down immediately. Mangonel going down really fast as well. 10 attack. 6, so that's 4 damage per arrow, I guess. Unless they get a hidden bonus against Siege, that's possible, to be honest. Wouldn't really surprise me with the new civilizations and the new units. Bloodlines on the way from LB, and he's doing knights here. So it's gonna go knights against camel archers, which are more or less cavalry archers, I guess. I was a little bit paused, so it doesn't really matter. And LB still staying in Castle Age, investing now a lot into Castle Age army. And Fedex, I guess, still going for more traps. Actually, there is one trap which LB, I think, could have attacked the Mangonels, he did not do so. And camel archers are now in, trying to raid, trying to get more kills in. The tower will go down. A few monks here to maybe convert a camel archer too. One was converted, but I think that's all. The monks going down, and now the Mangonels coming in. Let's see, how fast are those Mangonels going down? And 4, actually that's 6, 7 of them. I guess it's 4 damage per arrow then. Trebuchet moving forward, attacking the monastery. LB, did he move the relics? I guess so, yes he did. But he's gonna lose the main gold, and he's not has no control over the second and third gold. So LB10 may be starved here. Fedex looking alright at this point with a very interesting strategy. He's behind in population, he's behind in score, but he's looking quite good here. Now knights, bloodlines, +1 attack, +2 defense coming against Cav Archers. Taking down Mangonels here, knights should be able to do a good job. Can they take out all of those camel archers? Not sure, but then Fedex going back, going behind, next to the castle. There's more protection for those camel archers. And the LB10 sending rams right now, but that's a single ram approaching the castle. It's going to go down really fast because there's a Mangonel for Fedex. LB10 are doing husbandry as well, but Fedex for now able to keep this castle up. What is this eco looking like? That's pretty sad actually. TC now coming up. This is interesting. And he finished behind the main stone, going for the second now. 2 TCs for Fedex. 3 TCs, 3 extra TCs for Fedex right now. LB10 stuck in Castle Age, both are coming in from Fedex at this point. Looks like Fedex wants to switch gears, go into booming, and maybe keep his camel archers alive as long as possible, try to raid a little bit, try to be annoying. And LB10 with a lot of rams, with a good amount of knights. No camel archers converted, I guess, so losing more and more monks, which is not good for him. This monk could be able to convert a knight here, yes, successful from Fedex. LB10 with a strange strategy, or maybe not a successful one, I don't know, but he's losing more and more knights, and I think he should have added elite skirmishers a long time ago, something he's not done. Maybe a mistake here, because skirms should have an advantage against the camel archers. They should get the bonus attack, of course, and the knights are really not the best idea. I'm not sure about this. Fedex now starting to boom off the 4 TCs, getting more and more farms up. This is looking good. At the same time, he's concentrating on the camel archers, microing them as long as he can. Now he needs to go back, but more monks coming in to convert knights here. 1 knight being converted. I guess 2 or 3 even. I think it was 2. We go to Fedex point of view. Sorry for switching away. But looking like a good fight for Fedex here again. And Fedex really having the edge here. I don't know. LB doesn't seem to be in control over this game. He is making sure that Fedex cannot go in, cannot raid, but he's not able to get rid of these castles, not able to get rid of all the camel archers. And without elite skirmishers, this may be difficult, or maybe another form of siege. The Mangonels, we saw that they went down really fast. LB going for another eco on the right hand side, probably a good idea. 1 villager here to maybe start a counter attack. Also not the best, worst idea ever, but Fedex catching up in villagers, 64 already, and LB10, I don't know, heresy coming for him. Wow, that's huge for the knights, because Fedex is using monks here, and he does not want to lose more knights to conversions. Actually, there's 1 being converted again, but heresy is an investment I'm not sure is the right decision here, because there's not so many monks. Interesting to see. The camel archers now going in, taking on another knight. That's not enough knights to attack. There's the light cav, but they're not gonna do a lot either against the camel archers. Villagers moving towards the main goal, but LB10 is very low on gold and still no elite skirmishers. Fedex now doing ballistics, getting more upgrades on the camel archers, also the +1 defense done right now. And Fedex, whenever he needs, can go back. I think the Camel Archers, they seem to be a little bit faster than the Knights and maybe even the Light Cav, or at least the same speed. So they are doing a really good job for Fedex here, and of course it's Fedex who's doing a good job. Wheelbarrow coming from Fedex right now, it makes sense. He's just started booming LB with a lot of food and wood in the bank. He could go for the market. Of course, abusing the Saracens market is nothing new, but he is still staying on the cavalry. And I'm not sure, the cavalry from Berbers are cheaper, not the castle camelot archers, but the stable units. And then it makes sense to go cavalry. Illumination Theocracy coming in from Fedex as well. So he knows, as long as my opponent is going knights, why should I not upgrade my monks, invest that gold? We do see a villager going forward, and I guess we're gonna see Siege Workshop or stables then, because we get the upgrades on those units. Monastery here to probably garrison the relic and get the relic, and yeah, a lot of cavalry units now for LB, same amount of military units. Oh, and the camel archer is getting caught, but there's so many monks. Look at this, how many monks are going to survive? Heresy was done, so no conversions really, just killed, and all the monks going down. Good from LB10. He's taking a very good fight. He's taking on almost all of the camel archers, and now he's ahead. But at the same time, the castle coming up, something I didn't even see. A second castle producing more camel archers is Fedex here, and the Rams going forward. But there's two castles, there's camel archers. There may be a Mangonel coming out. There we go, and even a Petard queued up. So the Light Cav are not gonna do the job here too good. Camel archers being garrisoned inside, so the Light Cav are going onto the castle fire, and even the villagers taking part in the fight here. Knights moving in to start and attack the villagers. Now villagers being dropped on the left hand side, camel archers being attacked by the knights, but there's a lot of crossfire from those castles. Villagers again attacking the rams. Mangonel went down, I think, but this castle should stand. And again and again, Fedex ungarrisoning and preparing that castle. He's got the stone to do it. Chemistry leather archer army coming in, finally getting more upgrades for the camel archers. LB10 still investing a lot in the cavalry, is nowhere close to Imperial Age because it doesn't have the gold. Even trying to go for the gold on the right hand side, the question is how long can he do it? And this castle is standing, the rams going down. Trebuchet is now attacking the market next. Here we do see stables coming up from LB, good idea, start to raid your opponent. Problem is 86 villagers from Fedex already, and while this little eco is still intact and not being spotted, I guess LB should think about Imperial Age very soon. Is he on stone actually? Where was the stone? The main stone is gone, I guess. Maybe he sold a little bit of stone, because I don't see any castles from LB. I thought the stones were somewhere safe in the bag. Am I wrong here? Not sure, at least one of them. But I guess there's a mining camp, so there was a stone, which is gone right now. LB, 127 villagers, so his eco should be good, and maybe he's starting to look into Imperial Age. But at the same time, he has only 11 military units left, a few knights, which are not gonna do the trick against the camel archers, as you can see right now. Going to get stables on the left hand side as well, producing cav archers on the right hand side, sending them in, I guess. Ooh, there was a little bit of raiding, but not enough. Ooh, shit, I just broke glass here. Damn it! Ooh, could have gone wrong. Still gonna continue here. That was not good. Need to clean that up later on. Nothing bad happened. Yeah, let's see. Stables coming up on the right hand side and left hand side, but Fedex controlling the middle here and attacking more buildings. His TC is going down. So LB, I don't know. Is Fedex in the score lead? Can LB10 do something without elite skirmishers? Let's be honest. That's the unit he should have gone for a long time ago. The camel archers are fast. Now camels coming in from LB. They're gonna be a decent counter, but I guess still not good enough. And LB is losing buildings at the front. At the same time, he's trying to go in here on the left hand side. I think Fedex should just stonewall. On the right hand side, there's rams approaching. It's only battering rams. The walls are open, so LB can go in, but he's not going to find a lot of eco except for the wood line. Actually, there's a lot of villages on this wood line. If LB10 could get in here, it would be alright. 88 villages for Fedex, 12 idols, most of them working at least, and more houses coming on the right hand side. Only one TC. I think LB10 should also have got a second TC there, but he doesn't have the stone. Just sold a bit of wood. He's got a lot of that in the bank actually, but he's losing more units. Single light cav starting to attack the trebuchet. It's not going to help here. Camel archers from Fedex is looking pretty good at this point. And those camels and light cav are going on so fast. Homeward cannons taking a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Stables going down. Scale mail armor squires coming in. I guess we're gonna see pikemen now from Fedex, because he's not gonna have gold forever. LB 400 gold in the bank. Fedex really low on resources, investing a lot. He's being raided by the light cav here. but he didn't lose too many villagers. 91 villagers remaining. He's producing, I guess, but he didn't lose too many of them. And LB was raided here as well, so the camel archers took care of the gold miners, I guess. And Fedex still not closing this wall, so LB can still go in. But Fedex is in the score lead, he's in the population lead by a lot. He's got roughly the same amount, no, sorry, population lead by LB, my fault. But Fedex seems to be in control, and the pikemen are starting to take care of the rams, and soon the light cav. Single light cavs trying to raid here. It's still 90 villagers from Fedex, and Fedex is going to continue and push inside LB's base. Make sure that he doesn't lose the camel archers. Where are they actually? The left hand side, I guess, being attacked by the light cav now. I think he should go back towards the castle. LB10 trying to get a few kills, maybe try to take down a few of those siege units, but there's a lot of things happening. Trying to clear the right hand side, finally walling this, I guess. Light cav, even a monk in for LB, but the villager is going to be able to get that wall down, and only 2 light cav remaining. They are going to be attacked by the pikemen. At the same time, now we do see outposts coming up. I thought a tower maybe, but there's outposts coming up from Fedex, and he's sending the camel archers to get more raiding done. 153 villagers from LB, so he is actually clicking up to Imperial Age. I guess he sold a lot of resources then. Market prices should be quite low right now. More walls coming up from Fedex here. This villager is going to be trapped, but it's not a big problem. And Fedex still controlling the middle, and by that he's pretty much controlling the game. He's fixed the walls here. A little bit of raiding going on, continuing from LB, who still got a way better eco, who still has a lot of food available, a lot of wood, which he should convert into farms. Maybe he doesn't really have the space to do so. Being raided on the right hand side means his farming land is gone. The camels now moving in against camel archers. Ooh, and this is the Imperial Age TC. Look at this, but Trebuchet probably out of range, cannot attack it, so LB should be able to go up to him. Camel archers moving back right now, running away from the camels to get more units, more numbers, and now they can counterattack here. Let's see what LB is going to do in Imp. I'm not really sure. Elite skirmishers should have been there a long time ago, but right now don't really know what to say here. Could go either way. Fedex still seems to have the better position because the ratings were not as effective as LB hoped they could be. And Fedex, of course, now taking his own gold because he's controlling LB's. Why not go for the last gold remaining and still start raiding on the right hand side? LB10 is losing a few villages now. Hussar coming in plate burning armor. Is LB finally going for any form of elite skirmishes? No, not happening. So many stables. 4, like 8, 10, 11, and more here, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, he's going full cavalry, and he's now even facing pikemen. Finally, elite skirmishers fletching on the plate burning armor for the hussars and camels, but the camel archers are gonna just gonna go back towards the castles and be safe. The villages on the gold could be attacked, but at what price, really? So LB needs to find another way, and elite skirmishers could turn this game if LB10 can get enough of them. 54 against 26, now 53 against 26 military units. So Fedex still in military lead and control. He's got cap rams out now. He's taking this gold. He made sure the left hand side is safe for now. And on the right hand side there are pikemen starting to raid and to attack the cavalry units as well. Here we do see a few hussars coming in, but the elite camel archer is actually elite done. Bloodlines missing, not good by Fedex. He should have gotten that a long time ago. Does he even have a stable? Let me just check. LB10 get good resources except for gold. Fedex does not have a stable. He does have a barracks, but no stables, so no bloodlines for the elite camel archers now. That's not good. You should have had bloodlines a long time ago. Let's see if he's going to realize that. Elite skirmishers fine being created from a few archer ranges on the right hand side. Is it going to be enough though? I don't know, because I think Fedex could go for cavalry then? I don't know, would be a good counter, or maybe his own elite skirmishers, both is possible. Maybe his own light cav would be a good idea against elite skirmishers, because the pikemen are going to go pretty fast. Sorry for that. Thumbman coming in for Fedex, missing that upgrade as well, of course. Wow, that's huge. And elite camel archer still doing good. Blast furnace coming in for the pikemen. Don't know, I think Berbers should get Halberdier. I'm not gonna look it up right now. This game is pretty crazy actually. Fedex now starting to raid on the left hand side, but there's a lot of hussars for LB10, so should be able to defend this for now. Siege ram coming from LB. Good idea. Finally go get rid of these castles which have been producing elite camel archers for such a long time. I'm not sure if Fedex, whether he got the upgrade on the how do you call it? Regenerating troops? Something like that. Not sure how it's called. But apparently he has not, because they're staying on 31 HP. Those camel units, they can actually regain HP over time. And on the right hand side, Elite Skirmish is doing a good job right now. Little archer coming, Fedex doing conscription. Ooh, I see a little bit of raiding with the camel archers inside LB10's woodline. 128 villagers and falling. Let's see. LB10 is going to lose a lot of villagers. I think he doesn't have didn't realize this yet. He's fighting on the right hand side. The Elite Skirmishes against the Mangonel now. Hussars coming in. The elite camel archers might go down really fast, scale burning armor here, but those elite camel archers are killing a lot of units. 114 villagers remaining. LB10 is losing a lot. He didn't see it. Siege rams approaching this castle. Maybe it's going down now. I think LB10 has a real chance to get rid of at least one of those only 2 castles. Let's be honest, that's zeroing in a lot. But at the same time, raiding here on the woodline was devastating. 103 villagers remaining. Big cut into LB10's eco here. And Fedex, a lot of food in the bank. Light Cav upgrade coming in. It makes sense to go against the elite skirmishes. So for now, I think Fedex still, while having the score lead, almost same population, I think he's still having the edge by just having map control in that really strong elite camel archer unit in this game at least. Bloodlines, husbandry, chain-barding armor, getting all the upgrades, not being raided anymore, so his eco pretty stable at this point. Few idle villagers, actually 20, that's a lot for Fedex. What the hell, a lot of idle farms, few idles on the lumber camps, I guess. I think he's fixing that right now, 23 idle villagers, wow, that's huge. Pikemen, camel archers against Hussars in elite skirmishes, but there's gonna be light cav Hussar even coming from Fedex now, thumbering for LB, getting the last upgrades. Fedex really low on everything. LB, a good amount of wood in the bank, but nothing else. No, I guess this could still go either way, but I would give the edge to Fedex still with those really strong elite camel archers. Who got the relics actually? LB got 3 of them. That means Fedex should have the other 2. Yeah, I guess so. But Fedex apparently still enough gold. Now there's not a lot of gold remaining. I think he's mining the last of that. That's like 600-700. And then there will be none. Actually, there's a little bit remaining as well. Fedex should have had a lot more gold. Maybe LB10 using the market could have had a lot of gold as well. Now Captain moving in on the right hand side, getting rid of the military buildings. In the middle, LB10 seems to recover. Siege rams, Hussars and elite skirmishers. Very nice combination. The elite camel archers on the left hand side, finally getting bloodlines of course, with the Hussars. And in the meantime, LB10 maybe could think about getting rid of the last castle here. Or maybe attack this TC, this would be a good idea, maybe try to get control over this gold. Siege Workshop coming up from LB, Fedex resources looking alright, Chemistry coming in, that's gonna be the last upgrade for the elite camel archers then? No, that's LB, sorry. I think Fedex got it a long time ago, but for the elite skirmish that would be a good upgrade. Hussars moving in, ooh, where's the Hussars from LB? Did he lose them? 15 military units, but where are they? Right hand side, elite skirmishers moving in, Hussars, a few on the left hand side, going to try and raid. Actually this is open now, so raiding is possible. But in the middle, looks like the elite skirmishers are going down to the Hussars, and that's not looking good. LB10 cannot lose this army. For now, military units pretty much the same, but falling for LB. Villager numbers, LB still ahead, chemistry about to finish, but elite camel archers are in the middle again, and they're gonna take down a lot of camels and Hussars very fast. Just make sure that you're not getting attacked by the elite skirmishers. Light cav raiding here on the left hand side. Fedex is going to lose a few villagers, but he's sending his own Hussars right now. And in the middle, apparently, Fedex regaining control over this corner of LB10's base. And on the right hand side, nothing happening. An outpost here, but Fedex is not going to find any extra resources here. And still, Fedex controlling this. Where's this game going actually, and how long is it going? 1 hour 11 minutes, 1 hour 12 already. LB sending more elite skirmishers in, but looks like Fedex is clearing up the elite skirmishers. Wow, the Hussars really doing the job here. On the left hand side there's raiding right now. The Hussars were cleared up. Why did LB10's military numbers fall so hard now? I guess the elite skirmishers went down to the Hussars. LB10 was not able to get enough Hussars in. Pikeman wasn't really the best option, I guess. And like this, Fedex winning an impressive game with the elite camel archers, mainly fast Imperial Age. 2 castles, 1 went down, but 2 castles producing a lot of elite camel archers. And in the end, Berbers beating Saracens here. Fedex showing a really strong game. LB10 should have moved into elite skirmishes a lot earlier, I guess, than this might have gone the other way around. But like this, I think we learned a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this game. At least I learned a little bit about Berbers and about camel archers. See you in the next games, and GG.